My name's Simon Norris and I'm the Operations Manager at MVV in Dundee. The Operations Department runs the plant 24/7, so I'm their manager. I oversee how they work, how the procedures work and making any amendments to how we run the plant. I was a Royal Navy trained apprentice. When I left the Navy I went into a bit of teaching, then I went to a power station in Nigeria and started in the power industry there.
My name's Crichton and I'm a shift manager. My job entails the safe, compliant, efficient running of the plant. My background is mainly engineering. I'm a blacksmith welder / fabricator to trade. So I came here as a maintenance technician and moved into operations from there.
Hi, I'm James Tullet. I'm electrical controls and instrumentation technician at MVV. My job entails everything on plant, which is electrical, from high voltage to extra low voltage, I'm responsible for. Previously to working at MVV, I was electrical control and instrument technician at another power station. Also served in the Navy as a weapons engineer. I've got three apprenticeships. One is MVQ2 in engineering operations, SVQ2 in electrical maintenance, SVQ3 in electrical maintenance, and a HNC electrical engineering.
Primary education is really important to be able to understand how a power plant works, how everything interacts. Maths is definitely important, physics is important, chemistry is important. I think a good solid engineering background is essential if you want to really understand how things work, how they interact together.
You need a various array of skills in this job, everything from maths, physics, chemistry, engineering, all those backgrounds tied together. Small parts of each thing are what most important across the board. Because I'm from a very strong engineering type background, that's helped me immensely in the position I'm in, but also parts of the team are electrical, other parts are more driver orientated, so all these things come together that makes it work well.
Skills required for my job is mathematics and physics, working out complex electrical problems, especially with fault finding or with design. The reason you would use maths and physics is obviously we've got design systems against load, how much we can output, the input and power required for the system.
I don't think it can be understated, it's incredibly important. I think for me, teamwork and communication go hand in hand. It's really important that everyone understands their role and where they fit in and what they've got to do. Because I like to think that we do things properly with MVV. We have an idea of where we're going, how we're going to get there, and doing it responsibly, as in helping the community benefits, helping our staff with the benefits that we give them.
Teamwork's a term that I don't think has enough emphasis on what it actually does. Everybody works together, knows their jobs, knows their role and carries it properly, which is fantastic and very important. But you've also got psychological teamwork, whereas you can support each other as part of the team. You are watching each other's backs and understanding the pressures involved in each person's job and having empathy towards that as well. So teamwork is probably the singular most important thing to any job on this plant.
Teamwork's very important. We all work as part of multi-skilled teams. We've all got different roles we play and we have to work together to get the whole site running as one. We're all very qualified in different things, so we have to play to each other's advantages. If anyone wanted to work in this field, I would completely recommend it. There's a lot of variety of systems that you would end up working on. The main aspect is to gain qualifications and gain work experience, but to get your foot in the door, you need the qualifications behind you.
We're always going to need engineers. We can digitize, and technology is a great thing. I love it. It's fantastic. But there's always going to be it can't not go wrong. So there will always be an engineer to fix it. So we always need engineers. We need technicians. We need mechanics. We need fitters. We need people with those essential skills. I think if you're good at your job and you work hard, then you'll have a job for life. In your heart, if you're an engineer, that's the skills that you'll pick up first. But then you can always take an MBA later on to get the business side of the qualification. So I think as an engineer you can go as high as you want to go.
This is a great industry to work in. It's a very dynamic industry and it's really growing. So this is a very, very good place to start off if you're a chemist or an engineer, or even just on street level to come into this and work your way through. It's a very, very good industry. It's a really growing industry now. Your prospects are unlimited because you could start at ground level here as a labourer or as a waste operative and move all the way through the system. So the prospects are very, very huge to a forward-facing company.
I would say career prospects are sort of endless. They could be as far-reaching as you want them to be. Once you're qualified and you get your foot in the door, you can work your way up quite quickly, move to larger sites or to different industries, but the core skills you get as an EC&I tech can be used in any industry, and it's very easy to find employment because your skills are so universal.